Theater Company are pleased to present the first annual Freshman-Sophomore play.
Hi, my name of course implies that I have a lesser height than others, which I am. it's important to understand that my height in no way implies a judgment of my character, but rather is a moniker given to me as a sign of affection by my loving, strong, intelligent, and, in her own way, beautiful mother. The name Red came from a stifling right-wing extremist who was unable to comprehend my advanced political views. I wear it now as a badge of honor for my fallen comrades.
Pardon me, little Red. Your grandmother has fallen ill. Would you mind taking this basket of organic vegetables and hand-bottled spring water to her not have a texture and cottage in the woods?
Yes, Mother.
Thank you. I hope you don't mind making the trip.
No, of course not. I know that visiting the elderly is an important way for me to get to know the strong female role models from the generation that paved the way before me.
How nice you are! You are so strong, smart, and beautiful in your own way.
I know only of what you have taught me, Mother.
And so little Red was skipping out of her way into the forest.
I would like to point out to you that I'm skipping not because I'm fulfilling a young girl stereotype, but because I understand that proper cardiovascular exercise combined with an organic vegetarian diet is the best way for me to maintain my physical and mental health. Plus, I enjoy it.
Hey, baby. Stepping out for a while.
Excuse me, I will not be spoken to in that degrading manner. I'm not your baby, and I don't need you to tell me what to do. However, I forgive you, as you are obviously a product of a repressive upbringing in which you succumb to the stereotypes placed upon you by one of your animal classification.
Yeah, sure. I was just thinking that a pretty little thing like so skipping all alone in the woods probably needs a place to rest for a while. I got a sweet condo with a riverside view. Why don't you come back to my place and we'll throw a few steaks on the grill.
Thank you, but I'm quite capable of taking care of myself, and while eating meat is within the natural predatory boundaries for you, I will not take part in the oppression of our animal friends for the sake of my own greed.
Landy, right?
Yes?
Yeah, never really got that. Got a lot of lean muscles on you though.
I try and maintain my physical health, yes.
Nice. Hey, sweet cheeks. Don't be such a hurt.
I apologize, but I must deliver these goods to my grandmother's house.
Grandmother, she, veggie whatever too?
Grandmother's a level 4 vegan. She no longer eats any food that casts a shadow.
Wow.
Such courage, if only I could be so brave.
Yeah, sure. You got her down the old folks home?
Of course not. Grandmother lives in a cottage over on the west side.
Oh yeah, I know the place. Well, good luck to you then, Cupcake.
Thank you, I'm sure.
Time for a little dinner date.
Little Red, who is a product of Western thinking, took a shortcut and got to grandmother first. But the wolf took a shortcut and got to grandmother first.
I'm old. Oh my, a creature of the forest.
Yeah, I'm a wolf. Growl. Alright, I'm gonna eat you now. Just don't try anything funny.
Normally, I would try and run, but I have been weakened by the toxins dumped into my stream by the energy conglomerates. As such, I respect your rights as a predator of the ecosystem we cohabitate and accept my fate with grace and dignity. If I might just have a moment to write a short Buddhist death poem, though.
Not a chance, Toots.
Please, just a moment.
Grandmother, I'm here with some goods for Mother to help in your recovery, which in no way implies that you, as an older woman, are incapable of taking care of yourself.
Come closer, dear, so I can see you.
Why, Grandmother, What big eyes you have. Perhaps all those years spent reading political pamphlets to strain your eyes?
Better to see you with.
Why, grandmother, what large ears you have. No doubt from your time being tortured for information by little bourgeois pigs.
Pigs where?
I mean, better to hear you with, my dear.
And grandmother, what big, sharp teeth you have. Although I would imagine all of that time you spent eating nothing but tree bark must have taken their toll on your teeth. Perhaps I could recommend a good dentist. Not that I think any less of you because of your ungainly appearance.
You're killing me.
Oh, it's you! Stay where you are! Well, I have a newfound respect for you now that you have embraced an alternate cross-dressing lifestyle. You are invading my personal bubble of space!
Alternate what? Oh, the clothes. I don't know. Somehow they make me feel pretty. Vulnerable. Help me express myself in ways I never could before.
What's going on here? I'll save you. Got any juice?
Go fish.
How dare you! I don't need some man to save me. I can take care of myself. And besides, he's a rare, endangered, gray-haired painted lupus, and I cannot allow you to harm him.
Wow. Nobody's ever stood up for me like that before. You're so loving, strong, intelligent, and in your own way beautiful.
Thank you. Finally, someone who understands.
Hi, hero.
The end. So, what did you think?
I don't know. It was a little weird.
Yeah, I guess it was a little forced. Give me a break. I'm new at this.
I want to hear a story about a princess.
Princesses. What's so great about princesses?
They're so pretty, and they get to wear makeup and jewelry and have long, pretty hair.
You know, there are more important things in life than being pretty.
There are.
Of course. About being smart or helping people.
I don't know. I think I'd rather be pretty.
What have they done to you?
Mommy!
Fine. You want to hear a princess story, right?
Yeah!
Okay. This is the story
Oh, so much to do, so much to do. I'm never going to give you time for the Littlest Minor pageant. Snow White, get in here now.
Yes, Morgana?
What have I told you about? I'm your mother. Call me Mommy Dearest.
And how many times have I told you, you're not my mother, you're my stepmother. My real mother would never make me compete in these stupid pageants.
They are not stupid. They're wonderful.
They are not. They're everything that's wrong with our society. They reward girls for being beautiful and nothing more.
And what is wrong with that? What more would any girl want?
How about a brain? There's so many things wrong with the world. Why should I worry about being pretty?
Why? Because there's nothing else worth worrying about. All the other little princesses are competing, and I will not be the only queen at the country club whose daughter is not in the pageant. Won't you want to be Mommy's pretty princess?
Because it's all nonsense. Because it's all nonsense, Mommy dearest. The workers in this kingdom have no rights. While we live in this huge mansion, they live in shacks because of the coal company, your company, won't pay them a fair wage. Someone needs to fight for their rights, but no one does. All they care about is these stupid beauty pageants. Nobody cares about the little man.
That's because the little man is ugly. Besides, you know we can never afford to pay them for the work they do. Why, they'd end up owning the mines, and we'd be out in the streets. Now hush up. Nobody likes a girl with an opinion. Mira! Mira!
Hello, darling. How's tricks?
Thanks for coming so quickly, Mira. I just don't know what to do. The Little Miss Minor pageant is coming quickly, and I'll never be able to turn Snow White into pageant queen material.
Honey, I know all there is to know about pretty. You don't know how many people I turn into queens every year.
Then you'll help us?
Of course, darling. It's the event of the season. Everyone will be there. The supervisors, the coal miners, the wire hangers.
No! No wire hangers, ever!
Relax, darling. Remember your breathing. Good. Now let's see what we've got to work with. Honey, you're asking for a lot. Well, what do you say, kid? Ready to be a champion?
A champion of the people? I'm sick of all this pageant garbage. Pageants are the opiate of the masses. I'm going to organize the workers and put an end to this nonsense.
Oy vey. We're going to have to do something about that mouth. A little Botox should do the trick.
What are you? Oh, no, you don't. Stay away from me, you sicko.
Sweet mother of misery!
What are you doing? Get me go after her!
Sorry, honey. My leg is swelling up like Paris Hilton's ego.
Me?
Don't worry. I've got a foolproof plan. They don't call me Magic Mirror for nothing.
It looks like I finally lost her. But I've lost myself as well. Where am I?
Man, what a day. 13 hours of no break.
And for what? We don't even make enough to rent our own homes. Yeah, I'm getting sick of living in a one-room shack with 6 other guys. What are you gonna do about it? That old witch on the hill will never give us a raise.
I know. But let's get back so we can eat before the others get back in lines.
The little man.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. And I think I can help. Please, sirs, what may I call you?
Grumpy.
I feel your pain. Listen, all we have to do is get all the workers to agree not to mine anymore, until they get paid fairly for the job that they do.
That just might work. Yeah, without us, there'd be nobody to work the mines. The company would grind to a halt and they'd have to give in to our demands. Yeah, hey, let's go get the other guys and tell them the good news.
Yeah! Finally, the time that little man is at hand!
I hope this works.
And that's how we'll do it. She'll never see it coming.
Yeah!
Hello, dear. You want me to pay the bills? Of course. Anything for the people.
Oops, maybe I used too much. Oh well. Ha ha ha! Let's see you organize the workers now!
Oh no! No one's in place, what are we gonna do?
Hello, my name is Mr. Prince, a union organizer from Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah, and I came to see how I might help. Where is she?
Mr. Prince, thank goodness you've come. Snow White has been poisoned by her evil stepmother, who also happens to run the coal mining operation.
Oh no! Without the strong-willed guidance of Snow White, what will we ever do?
That witch!
Oh, Snow White, you're alive! You were poisoned by your evil stepmother.
I know!
Nice to meet you, Snow White. My name is Mr. Prince, a union organizer from Madison, Wisconsin. I came to see how I might help.
Thank you, Mr. Prince. I appreciate it. But this is personal. Sit back and shut up and let me handle my business.
Yes, Snow White.
Strike! 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 Strike!
And so Snow White unionized the workers and took over the company, forcing her stepmother and Mara to live in the old worker shack. The end.
I liked that one.
You did?
Yeah, but I think you can do better.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah.
Fine then. This time, you pick the story.
How about Cinderella? She's my favorite.
No, that! I'm not ready
Well, because even though she starts out normal like me, she gets to marry a prince.
to look up to them for what they do, not what they have.
Really?
Really. You want to hear one more story, right?
Ooh, Cinderella!
Sure. Once upon a time, there was a brave, intelligent young woman named Cinderella.
If only my father hadn't married my stepmother for her money, perhaps I could have fulfilled my dream of getting my doctorate in ancient Sumerian haiku. Sigh.
So I said, pink is so last year. Black is the new black. Mother, you kill me. I know. Look, girls, it's the poet. Ew. I know, but somebody has to clean up around here. Cinderella, what have I told you about upsetting my babies?
Well, it's not as if you...
Enough of your idiotic babble. Go sweep somewhere until we've gone.
If you would only...
Another is coming near us! Beck, don't worry, babies. Mommy would never let the dirty little ragamuffin touch you.
Sigh.
Anyways, remember to be on top of your game in the fall tonight. You know, Charming will be there. His father just died and he inherited a fortune. Ooh. You must do what you have to get him on the hook. Yes, Mother. Remember, status is everything. So keep your noses high and remember not to make eye contact with any of the servants. We wouldn't want them to think you mingle with commoners. Ew. So, let's see it. Show Mommy and get you a diamond ring on your finger. Wonderful! Let's go. Thank you, fancy cats. Mani petties. Mani petties for everyone.
I hate this town. It's nothing but a black pit filled with despair. Oh no, not another one.
Relax, Cinderella. I'm Mr. Godmother. I'm here to make all of your dreams come true.
You're taking me to a rat-infested hovel where I can stoke the flames of my art?
No, dear. I'm going to take you to the ball. Yeah, pretty dresses and fancy shoes.
Not a chance.
What?
There's no way I'm voluntarily going to that bourgeois affair full of trust fund babies and gold diggers.
Look, sister. I got a job to do here. So you're gonna put on the dress and the shoes and go to this stinking ball, but one of us ain't leaving here without a real bad limp.
Finally, somebody real. Oh, how I envy you.
Me? You know what's real? I have an apartment the size of a bathroom, and this old lady who lives next to me in a shoe with like 100 kids or something.
How wonderful to live amongst the poor and downtrodden, brushing shoulders with the people of the earth.
Yeah, it's great. So you're gonna help me out here, kid, or we gotta do this the hard way?
Oh yes, of course. Anything to help.
Peachy. Thanks, kid. So here's a dress, here's some shoes. Put them on so we can get you to the ball and you can meet some guy and live happily ever after. Capiche?
I don't think I can meet a guy there. I mean...
Don't make me use this!
Oh no, of course not. Yes, yes, yes. Go to the ball, meet a guy. Got it. How am I getting there? My stepmother and sisters already left.
What, you ain't got like a car around here or something?
Cars contribute to global warming. I won't have that on my carbon footprint.
You're kidding me with this.
We must do all that we can to curb our greenhouse emissions and save the polar bears.
Fine. You got like a pumpkin and some lizards?
I'm sure I can find some in the garden. Why?
Trust me, I know a couple of tricks. Hey listen, there's one catch to all of this.
What's that?
Be home by midnight, or bad things will happen. So don't plan on hanging out late or nothing, alright?
Midnight. Got it. Not like I want to be there any longer than I have to.
Alright, come on.
I hate these stupid social events. All of these snobs just leave me alone to live the life of a bohemian artist I always dreamed of.
There he is, girls! Mommy will go inside and we should make the most of this opportunity. Yes, Mommy. Hello.
Oh. What do you want? Oh my, get out of here.
wears glass shoes. Much better. Time to get this over with. Almost midnight anyway.
Oh, here comes another one of them.
Hey.
Don't talk to me, fascist.
What?
You heard me. Go inside with all your stupid friends. I don't have time for silly girls. I'm an artiste.
Wow.
Boo!
More.
Boo?
More.
I loathe everything?
Yes.
This life is a vampire, sucking away at my soul.
Yes.
Humanity is a plague upon the earth.
Yes, a plague.
A cancer.
A
A festering, seeping wound infecting all it touches. My love!
My love.
Bong, bong, bong.
Oh no.
Wait, why? I don't know anything about you yet.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. There was this fairy with a wig and glass slippers and a dress.
So you're from the city then?
No.
Wait, no! Find me! A girl who gets me and I don't even know her name. Wait, what is this? A shoe? It's one of her shoes, a Birkenstock. With that dress, I knew it. I knew she couldn't be one of them. Now all I have to do is find the girl's foot who matches this exact shoe. Oh.
How could you have messed this up? How?
But Mother!
You had the perfect opportunity and you ran away.
No, Mother, please!
There he was, all alone out in front of the ball, charming, and you three let him scare you off. The worst part is apparently he met some girl and fell in love. Now he's running around town with a sandal like a lunatic, making everyone try it on. Who knew he was so into shoes?
Oh.
Quiet. Now when he gets here, one of you had better find a way to cram your foot into that shoe. We might have a chance to land him yet.
Yes, Mother.
Charming? Charming? How could a boy I'd fallen in love with be charming? What would my life be like? Nothing but fancy balls and cocktail parties. But still, my heart beats for him. Oh, the horror. Oh, the exquisite torture. Listen to the beating of my villainous, deceitful heart.
Cindy! How was the ball? Ouch. Listen, Cinderella. I kinda need those glass slippers. I'm trying to get my security deposit back.
You, this is all your fault. If you never would have come along, I never would have met Charming and fallen in love. Now what kind of life will I lead? Either unrequited love, or doomed to spend a lifetime among the rich.
Yeah, what a tragedy. Look, you met some rich kid and fell in love, not my problem. I'm just doing my job here. So if I could just have the glass slippers, I'll be on my way.
I don't have your stupid shoes. Seriously? Who wears glass slippers? I took them off and threw them away.
What? Oh man, you're driving me crazy. I'm gonna... Going invisible. We'll settle this later.
Yes, come in, Charming.
I don't have a moment. I need your daughters to try on this shoe.
So I've heard. Let's not waste any time then. My girls have been talking about you since last night.
Whatever. Try on the shoe.
Their feet are just a little swollen from all the dancing last night. That's all. Come along, girls. Let's go get a shoehorn.
Yes, Mother.
Plastic surgery fixes everything.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I need you to try on the shoe.
I don't know if I should. Oh,
It's you, my love.
hey.
Quickly, let's run away together.
Yeah, about that.
What's wrong?
I could never marry you. I want to live the life of an artist. I could never marry someone who is rich.
I hate my money. If I could, I would give it all away to live in poverty and filth. If there was only someone who needed the money. Poof! What?
I couldn't help overhearing your problem. I think I can help.
What? No!
And so the stepmother and her daughters lived a long, lonely life together with no one to care for them. Charming, however, gave his entire inheritance to the fairy godmother, while Charming and Cinderella lived the rest of their days Why don't you go play some more?
Yes, Mommy dearest.
Oh, you.
Mommy,
Yes, dear?
can I have my Prince doll now?
Sure, baby.
Thanks, Mommy. Grr! I'm going to gobble you up. Ha ha ha! No one will save you now. Da da da! I'll save you, princess. That's okay. I can do it. Oh, okay. Hey, maybe we can do it together. Okay.
Unwanted.
Animals.
You see, it all started one day when my master came to me and said,
"Dog, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you go. You just ain't the dog you used to be. You're too old to run, you're too old to hunt, and you're certainly too old to fetch. Let's face it, you're pretty much good for none, except hauling out the moon. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you go."
So I started down the road, feeling pretty sorry for myself. Ain't the dog I used to be, good for nothing, except howling at the moon. And who wants to hear that? Who indeed? You know, I bet people would love to hear me howl. You know, let's all give it a try. Let's all howl. On 3. 1, 2, 3. That was great. Howling's a lot like singing, don't you think? Say, that's what I'll do. I'll go into town and become a musician. I might be too old to run, or fetch, or hunt, but I'm certainly not too old to sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Big Top Arena, the Brothers Gruff. We have Baby Go Gruff, Brother Go Gruff, and the leader of Brother Go Gruff, Big Billy Go Gruff. They spend their idyllic days
nibbling, chomping, grazing
on the green, green grass.
I'm tired of eating this grass. I want some of that grass.
Man, how many times do I have to tell you? You have to stay on this side of the river. You have to stay with the rest of your family.
But why? That grass over there looks better than this nasty old stuff. Let's see what the big deal is.
He doesn't see what the big deal is.
Tell them what the big deal is, Matt Big.
The big Matt deal is that this grass, Matt, is safe. And that grass, Matt, is not safe. A family that eats together keeps together. Got it?
Eat together, keep together. Got it.
Good, Matt.
Lucky us. We all get to eat safe grass. Safe, nasty grass. And if we have to be miserable, at least we're miserable together.
Fine, Matt. You want some better grass? I'll find you some better grass. Some better, Matt, safe grass.
Wow, what's his problem? Something I said.
You and your picky eating. That's what's his Matt problem.
I can't help it if I have a sophisticated palate for fine flora. Call me a lawn specialist, a garden connoisseur.
A picky eater who talks too much? I'm gonna go see if Big needs any help finding some greener pastures. And while I'm gone, stick to eating the grass right where you are. Understand?
Okay, I'll eat the grass right where I am. And if I go over this bridge, where I am will be over there. And I'll be happy to eat the grass right where I am. Good taste and brains, what can I say? It looks perfectly safe to me. I don't see what Big's so afraid of.
Just then, the troll who owns the bridge came home and saw a little goat. He was not too pleased.
Who is that standing on my bridge?
Who said that?
I did. The troll who owns this bridge. And if you want to go to the other side, you will have to pay to get across. This is a troll bridge, you know?
Pay to get across? A troll bridge? I don't have any money. I'm just a sweet little hungry goat. Hungry from lack of food. I just want some of that grass over there before I waste away from malnutrition.
No money, no pass, no nibble.
Okay, Mr. Greedy Pants. I've had just about enough of you and your troll bridge. I want some of that grass, so you need to move out of my way.
Look, I don't want any trouble. Just pay the troll and you can pass.
I can't pay you, but my big brother can. Brother, give the troll some cash!
What are you doing on that side of the bridge? If Big comes home, you're gonna be in some real trouble.
Okay. On my way. Don't put your britches on. Excuse me, Mr. Troll. Just let me pass.
Look, kid, you already owe me from the first time you crossed over my bridge. You ain't getting by again unless someone pays the troll. Want to be with your kid brother? Pay the troll.
He's right. What if you have to pay anyway? Why don't you pay to eat good grass too? The grass is so much greener over here.
It does look greener and thicker and...
Are you coming over or not?
Yeah, I'm coming over.
Then you gotta pay the troll. Pay for yourself and pay for your kid brother.
Yeah, about that. I can't pay you right now, but... Oh, my big brother can.
Promise?
Goat's honor. Meh.
I'm getting too old for this job. All right, go across.
Meh.
I should have listened to my mother and become a dentist. Looking for your kid brothers? Down the other side of my bridge.
And just what are they doing on that side of the bridge? You were clearly told to stay on this side of the bridge.
Well, they didn't. Instead, they crossed my bridge. And since I have been assured that you won't want to cross over to be with them, you will have to pay the troll. That's me. I accept local checks and credit cards, of course.
I ain't paying any troll.
Well, you can't cross over to them without paying a troll, and they can't cross over to you without paying a troll. So it seems that someone's going to have to pay the troll.
Well, I like it just fine here. I think I'll stay on this side. In fact, I found a very nice meadow of grass just over the hill. I think I'll go there instead.
You can't just leave us here.
What do we do, do?
You want some grass? Eat the grass. Mr. Troll, good day.
Who's gonna take care of us?
Get to us. Who's gonna take care of me?
What I want to know is who's going to pay the troll. I gotta lay down.
This grass is nasty. I like the other stuff better.
Wait, what?
You need to learn to be satisfied with what you have.
Man, just because the grass on the other side is greener
doesn't mean it's better.
How about you? Come on, everyone, get your hats. One day, the hat woman was out selling her hats. I've got big hats and small hats, short hats and tall hats. I've got hats for one and hats for all. No head too big, no head too small. I've been selling hats all morning. I think I will have a seat and eat my lunch. This looks like a good spot. So the hat woman sat down to eat her lunch. She didn't know it.
hidden in the bushes.
We're a bunch of
silly
Lily, circus, monkeys. And as you know,
monkeys love hats.
While the hat woman was eating her lunch,
The monkeys started to take her hats.
one
by one,
by one, until every monkey in the bunch
was wearing a hat.
The Hatterman finished up her lunch and decided to go on her way. I think I need to be going on my way now. I'll just get my hats and... Hey, where are all my hats? Do you know where my hats are? I just don't know where they could be. The hat woman looked all around for her hats. She looked left.
The monkeys look left.
She looked right.
The monkeys look right.
She looked up.
the monkeys looked up.
She looked in front of her.
The monkeys looked too.
And then the hat woman looked in back of her.
The monkeys looked in back too.
What have we here? Those are monkeys and they're wearing my hats. Hey, you monkeys. Yes, you have my hats and I want them back.
The monkeys started to laugh.
and jump around.
They had no intention of giving the hat woman back her hats.
The hat woman was very upset. I am very upset. You monkeys give me back my hats or I'll... I have to get my hats back or I'm out of business. What to do? Are they doing the same thing that I'm doing? Let's see. Did they do that? Did they do that? Yes. If the monkeys are doing the same thing that I'm doing, I think I have an idea of how to get my hats back. Just watch this. Using your brains is much better than using your brawn.
Being a monkey may be fun and all that.
But be yourself. Don't copycat.
Be who you are.
Stand tall, stand proud.
Be a smart monkey. Don't follow the crowd.
What a beautiful day for leaving home. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting, and I'm singing. Hello there, Miss Cat. Why so sad?
I'm worthless. Completely worthless. The mice don't even bother running away anymore. Do you know how humiliating that is? My mistress said that if I cannot earn my keep, I'll just have to leave. Oh, how depressing.
Now, there's no need to sing the blues. Wait a minute. I'm going into town to become a musician. Why don't you come with me? Why, with our talent, we're sure to be a success.
Do you really think so?
I know so.
Well, okay. On to town to become musicians.
Rah, 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 rah.
One day in the jungle, the Lion King was settling down for an afternoon nap. Oh, I just love a good afternoon nap.
It wasn't long before a little mouse came along the path. She was also looking for a place to take her afternoon nap. I just love a good afternoon nap. Oh, this looks like a great place to snuggle up. Please let me go. I did not mean to disturb you. I thought you were a rock.
A rock? Why, you little pipsqueak?
Oh, please, Your Majesty, please let me go.
Why should I? You might just make it perfect. After that snack.
An after-nap snack? I make a horrible after-nap snack. Not enough meat for the effort and far too bony. I might even give you a little fur ball. No, I'd be better off service to you alive than as a snack food.
What could you do for me? You're far too little to be of any real service.
Oh, that's not true. I may be little, but I can still do a lot. Just please let me go and you'll see how helpful I can be.
All right. Go on. Just let me get back to my nap.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. You'll see when they will repay the favor. And with that, she ran quickly away.
Going on the line, going on the line, going on the line, going on the line.
Be very quiet. We're hunting wines.
Okay, let's go get the truck. We caught a lion, we caught a lion, and you
Help! Somebody! Trapped under the
She
net!
was startled when she heard the lion's cry. When she got there, she knew just what to do. Don't worry, Your Majesty, I know just what to do.
Oh, little mouse, thank goodness you're here!
We caught a lion.
Here they
We
come!
caught a lion. We caught a lion. Okay, let's go get this lion loaded.
Wow! Little friend, I was right in letting you go. But what's wrong with dying here? Do you forgive me?
Forgiven. Being little doesn't mean you can't always lend a hand.
And when you're nice to others, they'll be nice to you. Shall we?
I'm so glad you decided to come along. We sound great together.
Me too. Who knew I had such talent?
What's that sound? Do you guys hear that sound? Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? From the donkey? Let's go see. Donkey, why are you crying?
Things can't be that bad.
Oh, yes, they can. Things are just awful. My master's going to sell me off.
Sell you off? But why?
Because I'm worthless, that's why. I can't do much of anything anymore. I can't pull the plow. I can't pull the wagon. I can't even give pony rides anymore. My master was right. I am good for nothing.
Good for nothing, my foot. That's what our master said about us. But we aren't good for nothing. We're actually exceptional singers.
That was beautiful.
I wish I could sing like that. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Why don't you come on and give it a try?
That was wonderful.
Donkey, the cat and I think that you should come with us to become musicians.
Why, that's just about the nicest thing anyone has ever asked me. I'd love to.
In a nearby village lived a fisherman and his loving wife, Ethel. What are you looking at? No, he was quite happy with his life. He lived in a great village. What's so great about it? He had a great boat. That little thing? Are you crazy? And of course, his loving wife. Back off, fish boy! You smell. What more could he ask for? One day, when he came home from a full day of fishing, he said, "Hello, dear, you would not believe the amazing time I had fishing today." And what could be so amazing about sitting in the stinking ocean, in a stinking boat, catching stinking fish? The ocean was beautiful, the boat was comfortable, and the fish. Well, the fish were swimming like dancers underneath the waves. And just how many of these dancers did you catch for our supper, mister? You would not believe the amazing time I had fishing today.
Oh, I didn't catch any fish.
Not today, not yesterday, not ever. What kind of fisherman are you? You go right back out there and catch me a fish. And if you don't catch a fish, don't bother coming home.
So the fisherman did as his sweet wife asked and returned out to the water. He had not been fishing for long when he felt a tug on his line. I have a tug on my line! He gave his line a strong pull, and to his amazement,
Up popped a beautiful fish.
it was the most beautiful fish the fisherman had ever seen.
I seem to have gotten tangled in your line. Do you suppose you could cut me free?
You talk?
Most magical fish do. Now, if you'll be a kind fisherman and let me go, I'll grant you a wish.
Oh no, that won't be necessary. I'll cut you free. But if I cut you free, I can't catch any fish. And if I don't catch any fish, I can't go home. My wife is a bit angry with me.
Oh well, if it is fish you need, it is fish you shall have. And if you should ever need anything, just call for me.
How should I call for you?
Just yell, oh magical fish from the waves of the sea, oh magical fish come to me. Now thank you and goodbye.
When the fisherman arrived home, he was still amazed at this happening. He said, hello dear, you would not believe the amazing time I went fishing today.
Well, I see you caught a fish. That is amazing.
That's just it. I didn't catch this fish at all.
Really? So I suppose it just jumped right into your boat.
Don't be silly. Of course it would just jump into my boat. A magical fish gave it to me.
A magic fish? Have you lost your mind? There is no such thing as a magic fish.
Oh yes, there is. She became tangled in my line and offered me a wish if I would let her go.
Well, what did you wish for? Money? Jewels? A new house? What?
I didn't ask for anything. In return, she gave me this fish. Very nice of her, don't you think?
Nice. Yeah. She ripped you off. She owes you a wish. You go right back out there and get your wish.
But I already have everything I want.
You may have everything you want, but I sure don't. Ask for a bigger house with a fence and a maid. Go on, go.
So once again, the fisherman returned out into the water and called for the magical fish. Oh, magical fish from the waves of the sea, oh, magical fish, come to me.
Soon the magic fish appeared. You called for me, little fisherman. How may I help you?
Well, I told my sweet wife our meeting, and she insisted I grant my wish. She said that I want a bigger house, with a fence and a maid.
Go home, your wish has been granted. And with that, the magical fish disappeared into the foamy ocean.
When the fisherman arrived home, he could not believe his eyes. There, where his little cottage once stood, was a bigger house, his wife and a maid.
Surprisingly, his wife did not look very happy. Well, this just won't do. I can't have the maid dress better than I. You go right back out to that magic fish of yours and tell her that I desire better clothes and more servants. It is the least she can do. Go on, go!
So, once again, the fisherman returned out to the water and called for the magical fish. Oh, magical fish from the waves of the sea, oh, magical fish, come to me.
Soon the magic fish appeared. You called for me, little fisherman. How may I help you?
I'm so sorry to bother you again. My wife wishes for better clothes and even more servants.
Go home, your wish has been granted. And with that, the magical fish disappeared into the dark ocean.
When the fisherman arrived home, he could not believe his eyes. There was his wife in a beautiful gown, and even more servants.
Surprisingly, his wife did not look very happy. Well, this just won't do. I can't be dressed like this and live in a dingy house like that. You go right back out to that magic fish of yours and tell her that I desire half and even more servants. It is the least she can do. Go on.
So, once again, the fisherman returned out of the water and called for the magical fish. Oh, magical fish from the waves of the sea, oh, magical fish, come to me.
Soon the magic fish appeared. You called for me again, little fisherman. How may I help you this time?
I'm so very sorry to bother you again. But my wife wishes for a castle and even more servants.
Go home, your wish has been granted. And with that, the magical fish disappeared
disappeared into the dark ocean.
When the fisherman arrived, Toby did not believe his eyes. There, where his little cottage once stood, was an enormous castle, his wife, and even more servants.
Surprisingly, his wife did not look very happy. This just won't do. I can't live in a castle like this and not be a queen. You go right back out to that magic fish of yours and tell her that I demand to be queen. It is the least she can do. Go on.
So, once again, the fisherman returned out to the water and called for the magical fish. Oh, magical fish from the waves of the sea, oh, magical fish, come to me.
Soon the magic fish appeared. Little fisherman, I'm quite surprised to see you again. Are you not happy yet?
It is not for me that I made all these wishes. It's for my darling wife, and nothing it seems will ever make her happy.
Enough about your wife. I don't think her sweet, kind, or darling. I think her greedy. You are the one who set me free, so what is it that you want from life?
Me? All I wish from life is an ocean full of fish, a nice little cottage by the sea, and a wife to love me.
Go home. Your wish has been granted. And with that, the magical fish disappeared into the dark ocean, never to be seen again.
When the fisherman arrived, he did not believe his eyes. There was no enormous house, no big castle, and just then he heard a sweet voice say,
Welcome home, my good husband. I'm so glad to have you return. Your dinner is on the table, and I long to rush in.
If someone does something kind for you, repay the favor and do something kind for them.
And ask for too much, and you may wind up with nothing.
Boss. He thinks he can get away from us this time.
He's got another thing coming. We will catch him and his little friend.
What's that? Doesn't sound like any animal I've ever heard.
Sounds like ghosts to me.
Let's get out of here.
Who cares about that